Since I've had the blue car since 2019, that car has been up and down in terms of the level of preparation. I did race it near stock originally. At its height in mid-2025, when I was attacking the local track records, it was much more towards the tuner and racing end of the spectrum. Again, my philosophy for the blue car has always been a relatively uncompromised dual-duty car. And in my mind, what I really want it to be is more of an OEM Plus. To me, OEM Plus really means it's kind of the way the factory should have delivered it. So if stock is 10, it's turned up to 11. That's the vision of what I'm trying to achieve here in 2026. So you're asking, why did I go from a stiffer Olin setup, for instance, to the Bilstein PSS? It's a really good question. The folks who are highly competitive are going to look at that and say that's silly. If I care a lot about my driving, but I care a little bit less of how well I do in the rankings. For me, it's about the fun and the experience. And what I want to demonstrate here in 2026 is the competitiveness or the pace of an OEM Plus setup, that folks can have a very entry-level, very approachable suspension on their car, and that you can still have a lot of fun, go very fast, and yet not really have compromised things too much from the way the car was stock versus something that's low and stiff, loud, etc. Certainly with the 255 Bridgestones that I'll be running, I do expect the car will roll quite a bit. But my hope is to characterize for folks what the PSS looks like with today's 200 treadwear tires, and then to maybe throw bump stops at the car to be able to show the effectiveness of a fairly inexpensive and simple bump stop and what that can do to enhance an otherwise relatively soft suspension.